Hello everybody. So if you can excuse the crazy lighting, we're going to go ahead and talk today about where I am, where I'm going, and a little bit about where I've been. So I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys about where I am, a little bit of a continuation of last week's priorities talk, but hopefully a little bit better, because to be honest, last week's video was not my favorite. Like, I feel like I just kind of threw it together and it was not good. My first priority of my 5 priorities is God and church. I am continuing to just try to grow closer to God and to know who He is, not who everyone else says that He is. Because I think that there's a lot of just straight up misinformation at this point. People make assumptions about who God is and what it means to be a Christian, and I don't think that what we are seeing today is truly representative of who Jesus is and who He calls us to be. So that has been my focus, is shifting away from what everybody else says that we are supposed to be and looking at what does the Bible actually say. So that's where I am with that. And then with church, we have been, I know COVID has made everything crazy. We have not been meeting in person for the last 8 months. A couple months ago, I think it was in August, we started having church at home, or like people meeting, in small groups. And so my group has been meeting at our local Panera, which, praise Jesus for some Panera food during church, but we've been doing that. However, we have some plans to, it's pretty set in stone, but we have plans to move back into meeting in person in small groups as a church pretty soon. In terms of where I'm living right now, since COVID really started, I've been living with my mom and in our family home, but I am hopefully going to pursue getting my own apartment after I pay off my car. So stay tuned for that. It will be after I pay off my car, unless something happens with that it has to be sooner. My goal is to pay off my car first, and then I will look for the right apartment. Actually not. So my physical health and well-being, I'm dealing with the fall allergy crap. But trying to exercise and make that a priority again. And skincare is super important. I need to work on my hair because I had it cut at the beginning of the year, you guys remember, and it was so great. And then COVID happened and it's just become a mess again, and I really need to get it done. But that also will come in 2021. I'm going to hopefully try to make that a regular part of my life. I know I should address this. In my vision board, I had talked about doing like dance and gymnastics and cheerleading and all that every day. Well, I was doing great at that for a while, but then I hurt my shoulders and had like this horrible pain in my back and my neck, and I couldn't work out for like a month and a half. And so I fell off the bandwagon with that. But it was so fun when I was doing it. I loved it, and I thought, so this gets into my career goals. You guys know that I am trained as a lawyer. I went to law school. I have a license to practice law in an adjacent state to where I live. I am eligible to transfer my score to the state that I live in. It just costs a lot of money. And I have not felt that that is one of my priorities right now. So maybe next year, we'll see. Last year, I worked out of state on a project. You guys know that I did not make enough to sustain being out there because I wasn't making more than what I was paying to be out there. Later in the fall, I was doing legal assisting online and making a little bit of money doing that, but it was just very short term and just like occasional projects. And I've not heard anything this year, which is kind of a bummer because I really did like doing that. I liked that it was just kind of like me. I was just making like edits and stuff, and I thought that that was fun. I really did. Like if I could do that more, I would probably do that, but I haven't had the time or the opportunity. But Then after that, I started volunteering with legal aid, and I really enjoyed that, but then I couldn't do that because the office was closed, and I could do it remotely, but I work on the days that I used to do it, so I'd have to find another time to do it, and I just have not done that because I don't have my binder, because my binder's at my grandma's house, and yeah, so I'm going to try to pursue going back into that maybe in the new year also, but it's just not happening right now, which is a real bummer because I was starting to do stuff I really liked. I was working with like the wills and power of attorney stuff, and I thought that was fun. So that's the legal side of things. With teaching, I still really want to pursue teaching full time. I really do want to be able to work in a classroom and have my teaching license, because I think that that's something that, that's been a long time passion of mine, and I think the fact that I have that, I should be using it. I feel the same way that my law license is a gift too. However, it does not come naturally to me like teaching and working with children does. And so that's why I really want to pursue teaching. And fun fact, I think I've shared this, but if you don't know, that's why I took the bar exam, was so that I could work in the legal field for a couple of years, pay off my student loans, and then pay to go back to school and get my teacher's license. However, it's not worked out that way, but I still do want to pursue teaching. But a lot of what we do is like educational activities, and even when we're like playing with our toys and stuff, like I'm always trying to teach. So I want to talk about content creation and financial freedom, which to me go hand in hand. I'll start off with YouTube because that's not something that I make money off of. It's just something that I like doing. And I really do, I struggle with it because I want my videos to be perfect, and I want them to just be like so motivating and encouraging, and I get really frustrated when they're not. Like last week's video, okay, first of all, I don't understand how I have like 140 views and counting, but it was my worst video of the year. Like, it was terrible. I don't like last week's video, but I had to get it up because I told you I would. I don't like it, though. I'm going to go ahead and tell you my plan. This is what I want to do. Next month is going to be 30 Days of Thankful, where I'm going to post like a minute or two video of something that I'm thankful for each day. And it's not going to be like highly edited or anything like that. It's just going to be like vlog style, just a quick message, and that will be it for the day. But I will also continue my Finance Friday and maybe some reading vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to get back into reading this coming month, but I'm going to try. Maybe next month we might be able to resume reading vlogs, and even possibly my TBR game once I can get the materials. But anyway, that is possible to come. December, of course, is Vlogmas and what I got for Christmas videos, because I have to do that, like that's the first video that I posted years and years ago, so I have to do that one. And then in January, I do want to resume, if I haven't already, reading vlogs, TBR, Finance Fridays, and I think I might do like weekly vlogging of what happens during my days. But I don't know. I just feel like I prefer I prefer vlogging, but I also like sit-down videos. I don't know. I need to have a setup for sit-down videos, though, because this is not working for me. This is not what you guys deserve to look at. I want to have like a nice setup in my apartment and be able to talk to you guys. But if I don't have that, then we're just going to have to figure something out. I don't know. Hopeful that when I have an apartment, I will be able to have a more consistent schedule, because I'll have time to myself to sit down and film and get everything ready when I need to. Right now, I kind of just do it when I can, when nobody's here to interrupt me or, distract me. But that means that my videos have not been going up when I want them to, which is supposed to be Tuesday and Friday mornings, and they've been late every single time. So hopefully when I get my own place, it can regulate, or even possibly in the next few weeks, we can figure something out. I don't know. That is my YouTube side of things. Now, Society 6 and Teachers Pay Teachers. I had started creating products on there 2 years ago when I moved back here, almost 2.5 years ago, and I'm actually starting to see some good progress and people buying these things finally. I've had a couple sales on Society 6 this year, and I've made like $75 on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I don't even have that much on there. So that has been awesome to see that just like little by little, I am making money off those things, and it motivates me to make some more products. So I do need to look into that and make some more. I made one last week. I need to make some more this week. That's another thing. When I have an apartment, I hope to have like a desk set up, and I'll have time to do all this kind of content creation and writing and making videos and just all that stuff and reading, all the things. Of course, financial freedom. You guys have seen, hopefully, if you haven't, you need to go check them out, my Finance Friday videos, and seeing how fast I'm paying off my car, and I'm so excited about it. You know, it's kind of a bummer because every week I'm like, oh, I really want to go to such and such restaurant and just like buy myself some food. But then I know that even just that like $8 can go towards my car, and we can pay off my car faster. And I'm really, really excited to do that and hopeful that it will happen this year. So that's where I am. And where I'm going in 2021 is, you know, back to church, back to serving, hopefully, maybe even starting my own small group, you know, being able to focus more on family and friends, building relationships and avoiding stress, focusing on my health, my hair, skincare, all that good stuff, pursuing teaching, whatever that will look like, and also resuming, oh gosh, I forgot to talk about Guardian Ad Litem. I will continue doing that and hopefully resume legal aid volunteering and pursuing teaching and Teachers Pay Teachers and all that fun stuff. Content creation. You know, at the beginning of the year, we started off with this goal of doubling my subscriber count every month in the year 2020. Well, that did not happen because there was about 6 months that I was not making anything on YouTube, and I'm so disappointed in that, but at the same time, it's okay. This year did not go as planned for anybody, and so I think we just have to pick up where we are and move forward. And I would love to double my subscriber count every month for the rest of the year or whatever, but if that doesn't happen, it's okay. I'm just thankful to be able to do this again and to have you guys along with me. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe, but right now I'm not too fussed about how many subscribers I have. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to reach 1,000. I would love to have enough watch minutes to monetize. Like, that would be awesome to have a little bit extra money, be able to pay off debt faster, but I'm just enjoying making videos again, and I love documenting my life this way, so that's where I am with that. But in 2021, we're going to focus on student loans. We're going to focus on reading vlogs again, because I just think they're so fun. I love doing those, and I can't wait to get back to them. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, this video, I've talked way too long, talked for 20 minutes. It's going to be a pain to edit, but I'll get it done. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Next week, we're going to probably talk about how I am lesson planning activities to do with a 2-year-old girl who is very high energy, but also really smart, and what I do with her for that. So we'll talk to you guys on Friday with my next Finance Friday as we pay off some more of my car loan. I'll see you guys then. Bye.